President Bio don't sack the Internal Affairs Minister Edward Soloku and don't replace him with Maurice Panda Noah. Interesting thing there for you on this particular issue inside the program. Inside the program today, you will know what to make CID say Sylvia Blyden gets questions for answer to them.
This is one of the things that was seen at this woman place. You got to go tell we done at this person which president is for now. Let go tell we. Now one of the exhibit they will put now.
And as all the authority them, they say they don't know who that passed the message, but the boat restriction at Tombo. The EOC Western Rural District Coordinator don't say na idea that.
I have a meeting with the military guys and the police apparatus, the security apparatus. We sat together and then we discussed together, and they accepted me. And then they want to implement the law this morning, but they went on a rampage.
This and other things and they for inside the program today. No go non-side where they come back just now. Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe it to the channel. All what you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It not get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you the support we for make we do more. Yeah, God bless you.
Welcome back. This na usual program we had. Me where they talk to you, me na Usman Justin as una all know me. And on the line, I get me brother winner Aliu Sise.
Today, Wednesday, May 6, we see a serious kuskas bust in the Tombo community between the community people and the police officers then. This make the people lost their life and the police officers themselves lost their life by road accidents as they go respond to the riots in the community. Well, after this whole thing, plenty people been they say they don't know who side the world come out say now 10 or 15 boats no more for begin go fishing from the Tombo community. Well, today we take with them and listen to different interview where people then talk about what happened. And then we find out say one person na irresponsible. But first,
now we jump over to the police and get the new version back.
What you can understand later, whether they want to still try for investigator, and that somebody go to the wharf and tell them say, na 10 boats and for course for the day, and for go out for the day. So that they matter they accommodate and can down and come open at the police station for can on the police station for can target the police. A lot of things happen. They put man with the meet, you know, the try, but the number be just as well. So they call for the enforcement. So the enforcement can. The enforcement now, the soldier now, when they will be there now, they aim for repel them, and now things don't be under control.
But somebody where they listen now go like for know if we get any life loss in this riot.
That's what I'm claiming. I have not seen them with no naked eyes. When the claims people will die. So if people die, we also get to be the subject of investigation. Let me know which caused the death. You know. But one thing will come out very clearly. That even when the police fire tear gas, shot, they hear the sound of shot from the inside. We that means they possibly say they say we get weapon. Which kind of weapon we don't know.
Well, as you don't hear from the superintendent of police, when at the head of police media, Brema Kamara, don't talk about it in Sabi, the journalists from 98.1 been go inside the police station for go see the kind of damage where they caused them. Let me listen. So waiting this policewoman be the try for say, as he said, the people in the community empty the ammunition drum.
Now the exhibit store this now. Okay. Where they see so then this is the CID office. And the CID office this is the CISU. This is the OSD office. Vandalize everything. You just see now all the open now.
This is not the ammunition drum.
Yeah, can't see now.
Okay, then they not go with the ammunition then.
At all. They no go. They come that day, they just don't supply to the personnel and work on it.
Yep.
You don't understand? Then we don't go Kent. Then can now they meet. That's no did it. They just can't do what they for do is scatter, what they for scatter.
But as we talk, so they're not in possession of any police.
Our police have property, they don't get her.
Well, Justin, before we continue with the rest of the voice then, Let me deal with this quick one. You hear when the policewoman may talk about the ammunition drum. Then you hear the other policeman jump inside quick one and say, no, they're not taking no ammunition.
Well, this it just remind me how we Salon police not get transparency over what they do. Because this now a clear picture. When the first person we talk to, we don't tell, we say, the people in Canada police station, and then they empty the ammunition drum. It not even end in topic for all able to get more clear information than somebody jump into own statement and cut word na emot say. Then people and they don't Canada police, the time where they don't distribute ammunition. You know, still tap there. At the end of the day, we get to understand, say, whilst the police, whilst then people have the riot, gunshots be the common, are they your part? And then people are na fisherman, them not a soldier man, not a policeman. Who side them people are pull weapon? I believe say now that's that woman be the try for tell we where this person can cut word na emot say. The people then come the time where they don't distribute weapon. We are in. There is no way where them people are they get weapon. So the information we don't get from the first person we talk, don't tell we say that particular weapon where the people they use with the fire against the police. Now the police station and take about just that the police no wants to make them no say weapon don't lost now the hand. At the end of the day, they get problem to their young boss, they try for cover up. They forget for no say if then people are use this weapon tomorrow for go cause problem. This weapon get number. At the end of the day, if they catch this weapon, then therefore still not say now the Tombo police station, then people get this weapon with them cause problem.
So when it comes to investigation, plenty time the day, even if they get for find out say this gun get number and the police gun, we not go ever know about that again. But the most important thing, the head of the media don't tell you say the people and the fire gun. The woman be the attempt for terrorists say, then people also then go inside the ammunition drum there and now down they don't empty. Then somebody come and cut them. When we don't know waste time. This it left to the people for let them decide now who that they talk to for the all we do so. Now we left that now and then we go now to the Western Rural District Council. As on 98.1, the chairman for the Western Rural District Council, when a cash or J. Holland Cole, been talk to them. As he talk say, he not even know who side this information come out for say now 15 or 10 boats for begin go fishing. Let me listen to them.
Well, I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, but from information we gather through me, deputy chairman, and other people who have been for talk to like the councillors. Now that yesterday morning they say they get an information, we tell them say boats are going to see more than 15 boats are going to see, and the people, the fishermen, they will use the boats them being let for go offended. See. They need for good all the boats them. And I think for that reason they say then they go to the police. And the information also say they go to the police, damage we health center out there and even the FSU building. And also go to the tribal head for the Shibra them. They're going to go and damage that property them. So that information we get yesterday saying that.
So outside this information being come out for saying that number of boats and the people and for Pulnado yesterday?
Well, this is where the issue don't become so difficult for talk about because everybody, no one will take responsibility. Say, now you be talking, now me be talking, now me be say this one, now you be say that. As far as me know, I have never been in any meeting or not going to any gathering where we talk about boats. Or say boats that 10 or 15 for go. The Abu Master will be able to tell the public who does give that instruction. In fact, for me, it was surprising yesterday somebody say, na Chairman Cole, Chairman Kasho Cole, na Inca non here this morning, na Inca na 15 boats for go. My question was, this person actually started Chairman Kasho Cole with the mention of so. We know in a Tombo and not nobody for boat business. So the Abu Master, we not the Abu Master, but they also take responsibility and tell me who that tell and say the boats they were going to see at 10 or 15. But maybe apart from that, if they even tell them say at 10 or 15 boats for going to see, if they agree then people say they're not happy with that kind of message. Then they cancel us them. Then get the man, then get the chief them, then get the member of parliament who is still then they just really cancel within our Waterloo. Why not make that kind of complaint? We go this Sunday as a team of the EOC. Nobody knows what to be in Go One or Come One. We go sorry, on Tuesday. Nobody complained that against me. The entire team of the District Emergency Operation Center Committee, we all 12 go there on Tuesday for to monitor the lockdown. Nobody will complain to me. And when the money will not go on the rampage like that. So for me, it's very, very frustrating and disappointing. Waiting for fully try for system we affect and government for every single virus in this country. They are not people what they do. And other people they do things the way for people come back.
Alright, so the Tombo community they under you council. Normally how the communication chain Kintalek, because information where we get now that this instruction for lay ibc na 10 or 15 votes for come out get relation to the social distancing of the COVID-19 fight. How the communication chain be done like would they disseminate information to people at that part of the country?
If council sits and take decision, we normally write the village aid man and also the councillors them and for make their social fast information to them people and award them. Because Tombo divided into wards. We get 2 wards at Tombo, they get 2 councillors. So normally if we have a fast information, we pass it through the councillors them and then through the aid man. But as I say again, this particular vote, I mean number of votes for going to see, not to be knowledge, not discuss them, and will not give anybody instructions for go and say 10 or 15 votes then they go. That is normally, but mostly, in fact, the village man at Tombo, he always rush up for Kana Council, and if you not complain, he get it all right and down. Even the way they call the letter, they will follow the letter back, okay, explain back, for people to understand better. And we not receive no complaint concerning votes, and we not give no instruction concerning votes how much they go. So that is the thing. We not give any instruction, we don't know who's that information they come out. Our communication is very simple. Very, very simple. To the councillors them, to the man we open up, everyone to watch them, and even to the council.
At Kasho, police said they investigate this matter now, but we also get information say yesterday police being invite you na the CID. How could this be?
Oh yes, Mr. Police investigate. Because you know, when they happen so some man they use their own badat, some man they use politics, some man have possibly reality. Yes, police don't invite me. And as I talk to you, I'm on my way going to the CID.
Now say you for go there. Waiting and say then they call you for.
Well, I don't know what they're calling for, but the head of CID. Somebody called me waiting at the head of CID. Going to this system at the head of CID and they invite me. I'm a peaceful citizen. If they invite me, I need to go. But what they say is some of them here they damping some of whose spirits them. We then can't hear the opposition of the country.
Well, you don't hear it. He not ever get idea. But at the end of the interview, he talks say, CID don't invite them for go ask a question concerning what happened na the Tombo community. Well, I think say the reggae still they play.
Well, Fambulem, in not tap there, we still go inside for no more and more. Now, let we jump to the EOC. The information where itself don't give it over the same issue we happen at Tombo.
This is complete lawlessness, my brother. Complete lawlessness. Told them that if you want to go to sea, to fishing, definitely we allow 10 boats at this moment because of the situation on the ground. We just allow 10 boats. I have a meeting with the military guys and the police apparatus, the security apparatus. We sat together and then we discussed together, and they accepted me. And then they want to implement the law this morning, but they went on a rampage.
Well, Justin, you don't see what we for say. Now, in all of this thing, this now the EOC coordinator for Western Rural District, you know, when they talk to people there, and he gets clear idea of who side this information come out, and this not your idea. He say he just meet with the police and he meet with the sojaman them. Then the next day, then go down at the WAF for go able for enforce this particular law. On earth, how you go sit down with police and soldier man, you know, on decision na community like that, the way police and soldier man, not all that kind of stakeholder and then community then they. You left the headman for talk to, you left the honorable for talk to, and then you left the chairman when not get any idea of what they happen. You grab for go enforce law, right?
Well, my brother, let's call a spade a spade. You know, some of them things here where they happen now we can't see. We get people who are responsible on them tier where they happen, but sometimes they not can show up at the time where them tier they happen. So me own idea where I get, there is no way where you they pass a command like this, just a cross section of una sit down, una take a decision like this, and then una go na the one for go implement. I understand, say,
Justin, you know how the command chain day, according to the chairman, he say the way what they come out from the council, and they come to the council or them, they reach to the headman before he reach to the people them. But he just grab and go there.
Well, now this are the try for talk. You understand? As you just mentioned, then people are get councillors, then people are get chairman, you know, then get headmans and they waff them. That's I believe. There is no way they just grab and go put law when just a cross section, as I said earlier, don't go na go implement. If una no want make problem happen at all as I say, you get people where they consult, all the people where they in charge. Well, don't measure the chairman, the councillor, una all sit down na a room, tell them now say, now this we want, may it begin take place now the WAF. Instead of this amount of boats way for going at the sea, now we want break her down for reason known best to everybody. So this number, and then people that they call the fisherman them, then they able to talk to them in the way where they understand, right? But there is no way where they just grab and do this kind of way and do so. At the end of the day, look who say it don't result to. And let me tell you one thing, Aliu. When it comes to bread and butter issue, then we put politics there. Because that fisherman there, we get SLPP there, we get APC. Now a mix of people them. So to say the people that will take this decision, now either APC or this party, no. This not plan from politics. Everybody they go na that WAF, jump na the sea for go get in hand to mud. So there is no way where you they just go tell them that kind of word where them come up inside 3 days lockdown. We not call them for them, not sensitize them for them able to know how the operations for go on. After the lockdown, we go tell them say this amount of boat now for go na the sea. At the end of the day, now this way no more get for result.
And the chairman say the following day, you know, the Tuesday when they na the last day for the lockdown, then go down na the WAF they all. Nobody not come up with that issue day. So you see, so some people like that one they are with the head certain, you know, important, you know, institution them or body them. You get for look at the credibility of them people there, without any personal, you know, attack or anything. Something like this kind, you know, coordinator not supposed for all the kind of office they day. You know, number one, you know, it take and say you're not able to communicate with the one them waiting at the council because they're not the same at the same time. Number two, this first year, some of them they need for to look at the background before ever they give them position of trust. This is a person way for me, according to an person way me be the investigated, say what be the work 98.1. You know, now being teacher, now model school. And now this now one of the people when them they allege say they take money now people their hand, picking their hand, say then they go sit, then not they give them they eat the money and then not they enroll them at the school. So people of that kind of background there, so we know for the give them position of trust. We go just if we give them now the same confusion every time because all the thing they care about now their own individual, you know, self-interest. That's all.
Well, normally, it doesn't mean they're not there. It doesn't mean some of them people here. You want the way they appoint them for be starting somebody in the community, don't know their background, as we say. Well, this na indoor Ambogwe country. You know, some of them people here, they can just give them position because they support this party, because the head of this party na in party or na in family. But it's very important for make them they shout for somebody in background before ever you they give them any side for head. Okay. If not that, it will always be problem. Well, we still not up there. Now, we get Sylvia Blyden, where what don't come up from the police say, they don't get reason where they get away the people them, why make their olam? And it get for answer to them questions there, where the police get for ask them. But before they jump into that, we get one very important lectures now from one policeman where they try for tell you about leadership. Now we listen to these lectures.
All we've been talking about is on what? Leadership. And I said leadership is what? Influence. Simplicity. No less, no more. Leadership is influence. This is a fact, and everybody knows that. But sometimes we think it's about what. Today I am telling you it's not about what, it's about how. The what is the fact that we know leadership is influence. But the how is how do we influence people? How do you get people on board? How do you get people to align to the vision of the organization? How do you align people? How do you get your followers to believe so much in you and follow you? Leadership is what? Influence. And let me tell you the how. Basically, what we are doing today is how to influence what? People. How to influence your followers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to influence people, the first value that you require as a leader is integrity. That is the I. Leadership is influence. The I stands for what? Integrity. Doing what is right, believing that nobody will even ever see. Doing what is right. Is integrity. That is the I. Leadership is influence. The I stands for what? Integrity. Doing what is right, believing that nobody will even ever see. Doing what is right, irrespective of the forces against you. You got to do what is right. That is integrity. Walking the talk. Simple and short. Please learn how to nurture your followers. Empower the young ones who are with you. Because leadership is not a permanent position. One day you will be gone. But the people that you have empowered, when they take over the reins of the organization, you will sit at home and you begin to relax and watch how things are unfolding because they are demonstrating that they have been empowered enough. But if you get absent for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, and everybody is crying, the organization is not moving forward, the country is not moving forward because you are not around, it means that you are a very good example of a bad leader. 3, please have faith in your followers. If you don't believe in me, I don't see why I should believe in you. Right? It's reciprocal. Have faith in me and I'll have faith in you. Please listen to your followers. You should have a listening ear. People want to be listened to. They don't want to be just heard, merely heard. No. Please listen to your followers. Have an understanding heart. Some leaders have a heart of stone. If you have a heart of stone and you are a leader, don't think anybody will ever want to die for you. Nobody will want to die for you. We are committed to dying for leaders who have an understanding heart. Be emotionally intelligent. What are we saying? Be sensitive to your environment. Be sensitive to the needs of the people who are following you. Can you wear their shoes? Can you feel the way they are feeling? If you are, then you'll be able to talk to them where it is right. And you'll be able to deal with their situations and probably help them through troubles when it is time. I love this. A leader is the one who is able to navigate his followers through trouble. When I find myself in trouble and you are my leader, and you are able to help me out of that trouble very professionally, I will salute you forever. I'll be so loyal to you forever. If you call me at 1 a.m., I'll be running. My phone will never be off because I know that I owe you something, that you are deserving my respect, and I have to die for you. Communication skills. If you're a leader and you can't communicate, you don't have the skills to communicate to your people, I don't see how they can follow you. The last one, every leader must be exemplary. If you are a good leader, then you should set an example for people to follow because you are ahead. And whatever we do, you do, that is what we also copy. So we copy from you the good and the bad. If you have integrity, you are a good leader. If you nurture people, you are a good leader. If you have faith in people and they have faith in you, you are a good leader. If you have a listening ear, it's good. If you have an understanding heart, it's good. You must be emotionally intelligent. Learn how to navigate your people through trouble. Please, some communication skills. And above all, be an exemplary leader. Listen to this. If you are a leader and you don't have integrity, if you are a leader and you don't nurture or groom your people, if you are a leader and you are not emotionally intelligent, in other words, you are emotionally dead, If you are a leader and you cannot navigate your followers through trouble, if you are a leader without communication skills, and if you are a leader, a very good example of a bad leader, what you have left is what? Flu. This is the flu effect. A leader without integrity, a leader who cannot nurture people, a leader who is not emotionally intelligent, a leader who cannot navigate his young ones through trouble, a leader without communication skills, a leader who is a good example of a bad leader, I am telling you, what is left is what? The flu what? The flu effect. This is the flu effect. And you know what flu is? In Ghana, we call it what? Flu can disable your whole system. If you are a leader and you are creating a flu effect, you can be seen to be acting as a leader. But in fact, you are disengaging the whole system and you are rather creating mess. You don't have faith in people. You don't listen to anybody. Your heart is like a stone. You are creating the flu effect. Ladies and gentlemen, the flu effect is a dangerous virus that can destroy any organization. It doesn't matter how developed the organization is. The flu effect is a dangerous virus that can destroy any country. A leader who do not have faith in people, a leader who do not listen, and a leader who cannot understand anybody. You have a heart of stone. You will create the flu effect. And God forbid, if you don't change, there is no way that country, there is no way that organization, there is no way that family can make progress. Leadership is all about what? Leadership is all about what? It is about the how and not the what. And this is the how. Thank you very much.
Well, that's an important message from this policeman from Ghana as they talk about leadership. Justin, as we don't get that message, I want to ask you some questions then. I want to know if you get sense. Who that's not this person?
This person, na Ahmed Tijan Kaba.
Okay. Now, whose country will be the president?
Na Sierra Leone.
Okay. Where this other person, now that?
This na other former president, and it's by Koroma.
Now, whose country will be president?
Now the same Sierra Leone.
Wait, but this person here, the CID they not sabi am at all. What is the laugh? It's not funny. CID they not sabi am. How comes he be president?
Well, it just be strange to me for let the CID they not sabi this picture.
So wait, this now one question where Sylvia Blyden they go answer for tell we who done. Listen to this short video where AYV been tried for doing a report on the search where then we go search and detain Sylvia Blyden. Let me listen now. We come back just now.
According to Superintendent MKLU, this is the third visit to the residence of the former Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs by the police. First was the arrest, second was the attempt, together with Dr. Sylvia Blyden and her lawyer, to do a further search on the residence, which was fruitless. And the third is this one, accompanied by a warrant and members of the press to witness the search.
In the course of the investigation, we got a tip-off that indeed there's a particular room for which something is being hidden there by the very Dr. Sylvia Blyden. So we should go back. And we, the police, we act upon intelligence. Information. Police cannot succeed without the cooperation of informants, members of the public. That's the more reason we came here day for yesterday, together with her lawyer, Mr. Lansana Dumbuya. So I made a consultation with my boss, AIG Crime Services, Mr. Bremaja. Mr. Bremaja spoke with Mr. Lansana Dumbuya, and my very self advised that we should go back. So we went back without entering the house because there was no key on that day. Mr. Bremaja spoke with Sylvia Blyden the following day. Since that time, she had been so hostile with us. Very hostile. She complained sick. We prepared a medical report form for her to be taken to police medical hospital. She refused, claiming that our hospital has corona. We asked her, call upon your doctor. She declined. So today, We met her and asked her, we are coming here to conduct search. She refused to come. She said, except we bundle her in a sack. She said, no, we cannot handle you like that. We respect human rights. That's the more reason my head of CID, Mr. J.K. Alpha, asked that we should contact independent body, inclusive the media. So we invited AYV, representative is here, the media team from the Leone Police, they two are here.
The search lasted for about 2 hours, with police retrieving phones, laptops and documents, which the lead investigator, Superintendent MK Aliu, says are pertinent to the detention of the retired Major Paulo Conte, another former minister.
We don't complete the search in the presence of Sylvia Blyden in Bobo 11 at the house, in the presence of Khalidou Jallo. If we don't deal with we, all throughout, we conduct the search. And this is now one of the things that was seen at this woman place. Again, for go tell we don't have this person, which president is, for now, let go tell we. Now one of the exhibits they will put now with mobile phones, laptop computers, and certain documents we pertaining to the detention of retired Major Paulo Conte in this fire. So we therefore go confront her now with them and see her headquarters.
At the end of the search, items retrieved were documented and witnesses signed a witness statement of the documented items. A team of welders from the Leone Police welded the front door of the residence, which was forced open to account for closure. Bokari Matia, AYV News, Freetown.
Wait. You want to tell me say now the CID the eyes again Apollo?
But wait, you know the policeman, if with my mama, then they ask you that I done it. Wait, na your name?
Well, I believe say now wait till they get them from training school. But sometimes they need for the correct themselves.
But wait, but only the same way they don't detain that woman name. So say this na #1 exhibit where it could go tell CI do that at this person and also I be president. Jesus Christ, Allahu Akbar.
So for me, it be say you pick yourself now. If you not be the chairman, I don't move from the chairmanship. I don't need for put me your own picture na me on us.
No crime, we arrest you for that.
Who's policeman? Who's CID they all don't get at this country now? Where they arrest person for picture?
Look, not pull up all phone. Look this man in face like could have been just don't go drink rum. Now something not be the same again.
Yeah, man, this is just a make her laugh, honestly. Some of them are not even important.
Important? Because not a president again in picture, not for them in pala.
Waiting there for do it in picture. Waiting there for do it in picture in day one that you pal on, they go arrest you for that.
This now they law now all over the world. Any president we don't come out, nobody not forget in picture again. If you get an crime,
yeah,
they coordinate for do something bad against the government of the day.
Well, Tino Kapakamo.
But wait, yeah, you believe say the CID them bigger things than they when they supposed for the arrest people for they not they arrest them?
Yes, of course. You know,
when we watch this video, this person called himself Arata.
Wait. You they talk about Motamande Naya. Now you don't bring Arata issue. The Bush Arata or the Arata they're waiting at the gutters of Freetown. I don't understand. What an Arata?
Me not go able to answer. This person we call himself Arata. Una listen back until una go able for those Arata.
Julius Maada Bio. This is Arata talking, Arata Papa talking. Son of the soil. Born Sierra Mobo. Let me one say people. Una lucky, that's Sierra Mobo. Swear. Una ask us every question. Where is SLBC Ebola? His Excellency President Maada Bio, he come, he do so, and give support to an Koroma. Because he gets epidemic, he gets coronavirus. If an small Leone people, they come and team up with Maada Bio and fight against coronavirus. But watch yourself, with the fight against coronavirus, the FPC, the bastard FPC, they pass around, they're going to cause Alaki. Maada Bio, His Excellency the President, authorities are looking for. I died for you, authorities are looking for. You don't become too lapses. Madam, you are soldier. Take the combat and welcome back. And let's come out. Et get plan à la Kina ou da. Et plan à la Kina ou da. See a lot of people, if let's get you, and they come and team up with Maada Bio and fight against coronavirus. Look at that on Tombo today. Look at that on Tombo. Warning, telling people stop. Maada Bio, His Excellency the President, you are a soldier. Do like soldier. A soldier is always a soldier. This is your son. True son, son of a son. That's a papa speaking talking. We don't pass the office now, I don't get so. No bush shaking on the place. Before you go and fall. Like a fall. Before Maada Bio government fall. Like a fall. I don't die for Maada Bio government to be a coward.
Arata, although you know Arata, but do ya before you go die for politician. Now for tell you people them, let them sacrifice you for money. At least then go get benefits.
Now the Arata this, not till I come across this name. Because me when talk about Arata, always a fee say, now the Arata the way the inside hole or now the gutters them.
This Arata I get cutlass so.
Oh Salom.
And interestingly, it tell me inside the video say, now SLBC officer this one. We did die for Maada Bio. Before ever somebody claps out Maada Bio, we did die. For God's sake, then people here so this now exhibit, pure exhibit, not a picture. Pure exhibit. You all cutlass and they talk to people and they threaten people and you know, police they see all of that and they but just know. Let me tell you something. Ask me as the police bar, say if I not see this kind of thing.
But you ever don't see this kind of thing?
Well, that's not just allegation where people then they make. We not ever see them kind of thing there. So it's well, we will try for investigate. That's the end of it.
Yeah, boss.
I like the police. Boy, my camera superintendent, head of police media, Ian Samura, we been there. It's not like saying at the same training in the give them. We feel say Samura was, but this one. Salon. Anyway, talk and go, talk and come. We dey pray God. Lay waiting people in the door, lay not ever happen at this country. Lay will not ever reach to that point. Say. Now then they call people them. But wait, you not saying they call people a way meaningful at society, we get sense for go answer to question at CID. Look, they don't call the chairman for Western Rural District Council, Sylvia Blyden, Paulo Conte woman, and other people them. But they don't go call Arata. Because they're not trap for them.
Well, this now some of the things that where they happen now we country where they make some people them they go on the rampage or they do certain things where they happen. So you understand? Because this now a clear picture to the police, and for me, now a big shame to the police for letting get somebody like this where they demonstrate violence. Now the country, una they left for arrest them. This later part, we understand, says somebody just like was Sylvia Blyden on Facebook. You understand? The police invite them. At the end of the day, they arrest them. And people, they talk of audios for incites people and for common streets. Everybody, they talk of that. Some of them people are, then they hold them. Journalists, them, they write. But certain journalists, they write certain articles about what they happen. We don't they see them, they arrest them. Whose kind violence way past this? Where this Arata, they preach to the people of Sierra Leone. And not still tap there in all cutlass. You they understand? Whose incitement way past this way Arata they do? But up to now, not that the police know they see, not that the leaders them, not they see, the honorables and the ministers they know they see, but maybe just because it is part of the present government. They know they try for arrest them and put stop into this. But they forget for no say, this action where Arata they preach to the people them, you know they only affect the opposition, either APC, NGC, or any other opposition. It even they affect the present government. Listen, let me tell you this. Arata they preach violence right now. Don't hold this cutlass. Let me say anything happen. Arata get in group, he come on a street for go do bad. Salon, you know right now face me na SLPP or me na APC. At the end of the day, they even use this cutlass for go even arm that SLPP supporter. You know they know because not right now in face. So now you make it find some of them things here. Sooner they start, the police for try for put a stop on them there. But then still they look this, they not get time for arrest them. Then they left instead, then they go and arrest people away. They young crime not even reach to waiting arrest they do so they demonstrate cutlass at the social media.
Okay, I don't mean any disrespect for the caretaker, Maada Bio. But I can always like to go to Alpha Saidu. Alpha Saidu say, Maada Bio not care for the better one them. Now the one the way Allah Kina care about. They will listen about.
Julius Maada Bio, even among your supporter them, they not care about the better one them. Now the one who know better, they care about.
So tell me now, with waiting Alpha Saidu don't say anything happen. Tell me.
Well, really, this Alpha Saidu, me as somebody where every day I tell I'm thinking. Because most of the things that if you don't measure before waiting they happen so. Now then we see so now. Alpha Saidu don't measure progress on one of the audio. He don't measure tribalism. He don't measure violence. All them things here, we don't see them with we eye. So really me Alpha Saidu now somebody I always tell thank you because if you don't tell with this before it happens so.
Okay, I not cut you word, but for any president in the world, even if now one person then do violence, one person, then shoot one person, he die. It come out to the public and explain and beg and say sorry. But from Lonsal to Tombo to Usai, you ever hear the president talk about anything there?
Well, the worst one way happen, self, I know he talk. So I know we expect say Lonsal he talk. The attempted prison break, what happened? We know no statements from we own Papa, we own leader. At the end of the day, he just come and talk few things about the Ramadan and COVID-19. He end the topic because some of people don't open with us. We say it end to that statement day, but we know nothing like that.
So in few words, in action, they say you action they speak louder than your voice. Allegation with people and they make against and say, he know but all of them think they are so. That's now one simple way for sure say yes, he know. Because as a president, when them things they are so they happen, you get right for come out and talk to the people. You word as a leader, the cool people and temper down. Talk to people. We are all Sierra Leone, like it be the same. One people, one country. So of them words they are, they make the people and they calm down. But if you keep quiet and you see this thing they happen, it continuously they happen, you say because we all get one from fighting a coronavirus, anything you can adjust that in the talk, then my problem. I think as a leader, you get for act promptly. But at the area, people like can say it's slow for act as a leader and not in talk, but we act. People and beg against with them because we deal with it. Not for that day. Now I make we decide to play this kind message from that policeman about leadership, influence. But if you put all of them things under the influence, you put all the other letters, then you left with flu, then a problem. Right now, a flu we get in a salon. You know, and if we allow that flu to take all over the corners of Sierra Leone, then a problem.
Well, Fambuda, now we left Farata. Now we pass we are to waiting to happen today, May 7, 2020. As the president don't sack the Internal Affairs Minister Edward Soloku, he don't replace him with Maurice Panda Noah.
Well, this for my own conclusion into all of this, we see say inside the Internal Affairs Ministry, you get two people in the minister and the deputy minister. The minister, we not on the area name for any violence business. We not on the see much na public place them. The only thing out in here now we get program for go do, for go launch certain program or for go do oversight. Or like this be way gonna for them about reason for go see what thing they happen there. But the one we in name don't they play in every corner of this country now. Lois Lima, when are the Deputy Internal Affairs Minister. The president maintained Lois Lima, and then he pulled this minister. For my own conclusion, it's like the president buy the idea of Lois Lima for let it cause violence from people, and then this one in order to do what he wants. So they replace her now and bring person where we can able for do for her in work where he want for let do. Mind you, we don't talk say. The president, upon all what they happen to, he not ever talk about them, right? So this thing gonna lose he and the IG then talk to the people them.
While me people and this hide again, we all don't see what they happen. As we all been see what they happen at Pandemba Road, we all know say elect media, elect television, elect camera, appear. That we don't tell we say if we on separate mission where me and you no know. And we all know they see say the minister not be there do the work where the president wants her for do. This not a clear picture. One of the deputy, he acts past the minister. So they may say we don't see a letter where come out for the minister in sack one and replace him with another person. So this not a thing will for doubt and out with it. That don't tell we say he not be they do the work where the president want for make it do. He don't bring somebody where he feel say they can't dance to him tune.
Well, like you can say, this is not salon for we all. So don't have to wait too much on that.
Well, Pambulem, as I always tell you now, this na salon for we all. But today on program, now this we get for now. And remember say, we come up with a reminder of waiting we don't happen a salon. We go help certain people them for go inside and shell. And remember say, then tell where they happen in our country, not supposed for happen because they born fine picking tomorrow. Waiting come, now me and you they suffer. Then people are they push we, then they load na flight and go outside and get for go. Me and you they left salon, now we they suffer. So until we meet again at the next program, me na Usman Justin. Stay blessed and stay safe.
We will actually say the next program for be thing for flashback for member people about the sufferness where the country been go during the old dark days. But we want to say sorry because this thing came up, so we decided to act on a promptly. But we will come up with this particular program where they talk. I'm not going to promise again say the next edition because until other emergency will come up, we will need for address promptly. But still, we they plan the program right now, and we will come up with now. We will come up with that particular program there where people will sit down, watch the program, cry for salon, and not say wait till we don't come out fan. We for change the attitude and not go back to them. Until we meet again, I want to say, stay safe, stay blessed. Unity, freedom, justice for we all. Let me pledge with love and loyalty to our country, Sierra Leone. I love you now. God bless you all.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. And done. And no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Yeah, God bless you.